everyone, welcome to set 21 of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I'm gonna get through this opening real quickly so I can explain some interesting shit that's happened. It's gonna take a while to explain it all, so I'll do it during the set. But, first and foremost, off screen, I level grinded. Got Valor Form up to the highest I can get at this point in time. Got Master Form leveled up enough to where I can get the aerial dash ability, which is great. And that's about it. So, I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to say some weird shit that's happened while off screen, as in about an hour or two ago. It kind of freaks me out a little bit, so I'll explain after we get through this. Well, coast is clear. No sign of nobodies or the Heartless, for now anyway. What's that? The Underdrome. Fiends of the Underworld once clashed there, battle after battle. But Zeus didn't like the senseless violence, so he locked the place up. You realize, I must say this is my Greek mythology nerdness coming out. If such a place existed, and battle after battle after battle ensued there, Zeus would probably be the one running it. Or at least, a very, familiar face of the place. Because you have to realize, ancient Greece, during the time of the, Olympian gods, very violent place. Zeus would love the Underdrome. Anyway, how'd it get unlocked? Some fool must have broken the seal. What an idiot. Where are you going, Orin? We should catch up. If you need something to do, go help your friends. Yeah, seriously, Zeus would love the place.
Hey. Herc, you feeling any better?
Well, same routine. Wonder Boy here thinks his hero days are over. And Phil thinks it's all in his head.
Gosh, Herc, we know you're a hero.
That's right. Blunder Boy. How could you mope on a momentous day like today? The Underdrome's back, and you are gonna fill the stands. After all, your fans won't settle for anything less than a certified hero. I mean, if you're not up to it, you could always just, I don't know, lose.
I bet you'd like that.
Excuse me? Hey, I'm not a selfish guy. I'm not like those high and mighty snobs up on Olympus. I stand for the masses, and have I got a massive idea. The games, ladies and gentlemen, are back. Yours truly, Hades, the one and only Lord of the Dead, brings you the Ultimate Games to celebrate the reopening of the Ultimate Coliseum. We'll finally answer the age-old question, who deserves the title Ultimate Hero? These games are gonna settle the debate once and for all. The winner reigns supreme. Of what? You guessed it, the Hades Cup! And I assure you that the great Hercules will be there, otherwise... you'll never see your girlfriend again.
Lowlife.
You're too kind, kid.
Let's talk to me if you want to enter a tournament. His most... yeah, sure. It's feeling kind of charitable, so don't worry about dying or anything. You should get yourself lucky. And if you win, you'll get lots of fabulous prizes. There are a bunch of tournaments, so make sure to come to check back often. Yeah, it's a great way to spend some time. I'm mailing registration for the Hades Cup. Don't go for panic for that one. Okay. So I think I have to do the cups to advance the story here. Let me check my journal quickly. Journal. Story. I have to actually do the Hades Cup itself. Okay. Alright, let's do the Ace Cup then. Sign me up! Who do we face first? Let's see, it's Spin Strike. Look, Owen's in the tournament too. Uh-oh, we might have to fight him in the finals. I bet he's a real hero, huh? Mm-hmm. I don't think he's a bad guy. Sorry, I'm hearing something. Okay, sorry. I heard it sound like the scratching noise again, but it was part of the background music. Alright. But you're the only hero here around here, Hercules, you know that. Stop it. Alright, we're doing cutscenes so I can start talking about what happened. Okay, good. So basically, I'll pause it quickly so I can get some fundamentals off the ground. If you're new to the channel and you haven't checked the opening introduction of what this channel is, I am Chikyo Sendo, the Haunted Gamer. I use that title because, well, I might be living in a haunted house. I've had a lot of weird things happen to me in the past. Some stuff like that. Stuff I can't really explain, and some really terrifying things. Let's get to it. The channel is basically my experience living in a haunted house while playing video games, which is kind of fun. On to what happened. Now, when I was younger, let's start with the story. I had a very disturbing friend, I should say. And by friend, I mean a weird thing that used to live underneath a tree in my front yard. I've told this story many times. The basics of the story is, when I was a kid, I used to have a bedroom that looked out into the front yard with this giant tree in the front yard. How'd it go as a champ? I'm just not what I used to be. Sorry to drag you down, guys. Don't throw the towel, Herc. We need you for the semifinals. Okay. So, every night at about midnight, I would hear a tap, tap, tap on the window. And I'd look out, and there'd be a man. Keep in mind, this is years before the Slenderman incidents. I would see a man in essentially a black suit, looked like, with no face, except for a mouth, just standing there waving at me. Now, I've been telling the story for years, so of course it means nothing because you guys will just say I'm making it up. But seriously, this happened before the whole Slenderman thing. I read semifinals against Bad Alert. Nothing good. It's like the bad, but we can check. Okay. Now, he did this constantly, every night for years. And I was a dumb little kid, and I was like, man, he's our friend. Let's underneath the tree. That's all it was to me. Until one night where something bad happened when I was a kid, and I decided to ignore him. Now, what happened was, that night, I heard the tap tap on the window, and when I went to look, God damn, when I went to look, I didn't look. That's right. I heard the tap tap tap. I didn't look, and what happened was the tapping got louder until it was to the point that it was banging on the window. And that terrified the hell out of me, obviously. After a while, I looked, he was sitting there smiling at me, you know, banging on the window, closed fist. And I, stupid me, thought the only thing I could do was wave back, so I did, and he went away. He continued after that, but I was always certain to wave back. We made it to the finals. If we win, we'll all be heroes. Oh, that's why he's so happy. Can't say junior heroes forever, I'll try not to mess things up. Enough already. Look over there. Here's our final opponent, right? Orin. Good boy. And you are? Huh? Orin? I must defeat you and atone for my crimes. Hey. What's all that all about? Oh, well, I'm gonna wait a little bit before I can explain the rest of the story. Yeah, okay, so we'll keep going. We'll have to run through the underworld, aren't we? Okay, so, good time to explain this. So, after we moved out of that house, this around middle school to... Yeah, middle school. Middle school to high school, somewhere around that time. We moved out, and I got a new room, which was awesome. Now, I didn't hear the knocking again on my window for quite some time. But after my sister moved out for college, she told me that every night when she was up studying late, she would hear tap, tap, tap on a window at night, coming from my bedroom. Terrified the hell out of me when I found that out. There's more to the story beyond that, but basically... Oop, gotta be quiet.
Okay, let's review. State your crime, prisoner.
I exist. That is my crime. It is inexcusable.
Ooh, good. Very good.
What's wrong with Orin? He's never acted that way before. Shh.
Okay, so you made one lousy mistake. You exist. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy. You keep your end of our little deal, and I'm willing to overlook a transgression or two.
I understand. Defeat Hercules.
And his meddling friends.
What? No. Only Hercules.
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten who's in charge. Oh. Hercules and the other three. Are we clear?
We're clear, Hades.
Lord Hades.
Lord Hades.
Good. Now go.
So that's how he's controlling Orin.
What a jerk. He'd probably think that was a compliment. I can't stand seeing Orin do the little left bidding. We gotta help him. Come on, let's go after him. Okay, so back to the story. We have a nice long interlude where I can talk about this. I've had a few other instances with what I refer to as the no-faced man, and a few other people. That's Dr. Orin.
What's wrong, Sora?
Oh, Orin's in trouble. It's like Hades brainwashed him.
He's using some kind of a statue.
You know something? That sounds kind of familiar. Hades may be using the statue to hold Orin's free will hostage.
What do we do?
See if you can find that statue. It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Right. I'm on it.
Tell me you're not thinking of leaving. You've got a match coming up.
I'll fight Orin in the final. One-on-one.
Oh, you will?
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
But
Just hurry back. I know you can do it.
Congratulations. You've got a deal.
Thanks.
On one condition. The Keyblader here and his trusty friends have to meet the winner in one final clash. What do you say?
That'll drive the crowd wild.
It better. I promised the crowd the event of their afterlives. Yeah, sucker. You know, for me, the rest is smooth sailing. Huh.
Okay, back to the story. Oh, Meg. Nope. Okay. I haven't had any other real experiences with No-Faced Man for quite a while. A few weeks ago, I did hear the tap 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 again, though.
yeah.
I was actually doing a recording, I think. I can't remember which video it was. I record a lot, so. But what makes me mention this now is about an hour or two ago. I was getting ready to record. I'd actually sat down, got everything ready to go. I was all set. Problem is, as I was getting ready to start recording, I decided to go to the bathroom. And right next to the bathroom is my bedroom. So I passed by it, and now I'm fairly certain it's just a trick of the light, but I swear I saw him again. And that's kind of terrifying on multiple levels. First and foremost being the fact that he's not outside and under a tree. He was inside my bedroom, which terrifying. Oh. Damn it. But the notion that there was someone in my house, ghost or otherwise, is still pretty terrifying in and of itself. Now, I'm fairly certain it was just a trick of the light. But that just terrified the hell out of me. I spent like 2 hours trying to find, there we go. Trying to figure out if someone was in the house, if it was him, or what. But the fact that I saw that again after so many years reminded me of that night where I ignored him. And I was terrified. Like, I can't even begin to describe how terrifying it is to see that thing. Now, this is for people who... This is for my own benefit, I should say, sort of. Growing up, I always thought, after a while, I always thought that was just bad dreams I used to have, a recurring nightmare I used to have as a kid. Mostly because I blocked out the whole banging on the window thing, kind of. How do I describe it? It's hard to explain. But basically when I moved, oh, God.
Now that is entertainment.
I guess kind of was, but yeah, when I moved, and it stopped happening after a while, I sort of wrote it off as, you know, I was a kid. I had nightmares, recurring nightmare, and I thought it was real. Now, that was my belief pattern for many, many years, that was the case. But one of my friends decided to stay over the night one night, and let's just get some EXP because there's gonna be cutscene coming up. But he decided to stay over one night during the summer, and well, I like to keep the windows closed because of that. Like, you know, don't be too careful. But I keep my windows closed, to say the least. But it was one of those really hot nights, you know. So we decided to, or he decided to open one of the windows. And I told him the story about the no-faced man. And he was like, it didn't happen, you know. You were just a kid, probably nightmare or some shit like that. And, whoop. Hold up. And so he said, I'm going to open the window. And I'm like, I don't want to risk it because, you know, it terrifies me. So I'm going to go outside and sit down. And when he's cooled off, he can, tell me he's done. So he opened the window, and I'll tell you after this.
Got it. Whoa!
What's going on?
It is not too late. Let us turn back. But where is the sense in all this? There must be another way. Your deaths will mean nothing. You must live.
I get it. This is what belongs in Orin's heart.
Gosh, he must have had a pretty rough life.
Yeah. But in the end, that's really what made him stronger.
Let's give it back.
Nobodies? Where did they come from?
Question. Back to what I was saying. My friend opened the window. I went outside. Didn't want to be there just in case type of a thing. And here's what he told me happened. Now, bear in mind, I didn't fully explain the description of the no-face man. Because it freaked me the fuck out. So, he opens the window. He sits down, or he rests on the windowsill, looks outside, and he says that he saw a man in the backyard next to the tree in our backyard. There is a treehouse built into it with a slide at the time. It's since blown away due to tornadoes. But he said he saw a man in a black suit sitting on the slide, just sitting there minding its own business. And then when he looked at it, it stopped moving, turned its head directly at him, and tilted its head. And in the time span of a blink, he described it by a snap. Oh.
Go away.
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
We better skedaddle.
Alright. Yeah, in the time span of a blink, he went from the treehouse, which is a good 50 feet from the house, and was right in his face. Smiling. And he slammed the door shut, he opened the door, and what I saw was him, shock white, and goes, I understand. And we didn't open the window the rest of the night. So yeah. Freaked me the fuck out, freaked him the fuck out, and kind of gave me credence that, you know, there may be something more to the story. But, terrified the hell out of both of us, to say the least. And the way he described the smile, that's something I never explain to people just in case they see it as well. It shows proof that, you know, they're seeing what he's seen, what I've seen. But the way he described the smile specifically, that terrified me because it's exactly how I always see him. So, yeah. Kind of creepy, especially if he's in the house.
Now, finish him!
Orin! No!
Hey, Owen, this belongs to you.
Sora. Donald. Goofy.
Why those little... Ugh. Prisoner, what happened to our mutual agreement? I can give you a clean slate, but you gotta work with me.
Maybe you didn't hear me. This is my story, and you're not part of it.
That's it! This game is over. I've played by the rules so far. Okay, I confess. I was hoping Wonder Boy would lose, but it was still a fair fight. Come on. Is that really so wrong? Huh?
Really, a fair fight.
Laugh, laugh, laugh all you want. Because the laughing is about to stop. You want to know why? Because now we're going to play by my rules. Hey, I warned you right at the get-go. You don't compete, you lose the girl.
No! Meg! Hang on!
Looks like Wonder Boy has dropped out of the stand.
Well, you've still got us to deal with.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna be good.
Dude, you're a freaking god. Act like it. Smite them. Alright. Jackpot. Use that later. Yeah, seriously, he's a freaking god. He should still be able to do shit. I'm also more impressed that Orin actually was able to hold back Hercules. Dodge. Ow. That's right. Ow. Come on. Come on. Oh. Where is he? Oh, that's right, he's immortal.
We can't win.
How come?
Because it's his underworld.
Gee, then how do we beat him?
I think a true hero should be able to help.
But you...
I owe you one, Hades. I didn't hesitate to give my life for Meg's, and then I remembered. A true hero is measured by the strength of his heart. I'll never forget that again.
Just no more crazy stunts.
People always do crazy things when they're in love.
What is so funny, you imbeciles? How dare you get a happy ending? How dare you?
Alright, now we can fight him. Good thing we have Herc on our side. Hello, Hades.
That's it. You won't stop a true hero.
Or Sphere.
Take that.
Boom.
You won't stop a true hero.
Keep going.
Back off.
Master form.
Take that.
Let's go.
It's over.
That's it.
Boom.
Let's go.
Regard.
Feel the heat.
Yeah.
Feel the heat.
That sucked. That's a waste of abilities.
That's it.
Dodge. There we go. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a waste of a drive. Let's get going. Sure gone Valor. Actually, wouldn't matter. Boom. Oh, God. Come on, get that. Oh, crap, he's immortal. Boom. Boom. Come up. Ow, rude.
That's it.
Come on. There we go. Ah, great. He's doing his Mega Flare. Jeez.
That's it.
Oh, gather, gather. Look. Come on. I hate his teleportation. BS. Out there.
Let's go.
Shield up. And bounce back. Come on, come on. Where's he at? There he is. Come on. Out of that, out of that! Crap. Dang it! Hit him! That was pointless. Get out of it! One arc! Got him! Right in the face! Him again! Dang it! Oh crap! One arc! Whoa! You know, I remember Hulk being able to shoot balls of pure energy. Come on, heal. Thank you, Goo, or Donald. That's it. Come on. Got everything. Dang it! There we go. There we go. Jeez, freaking ever. Magnet bust. Awesome.
It's not over yet. Oh, 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 oh.
What you gonna do now?
I lived my life defending others. But now, there's no one left to protect. Maybe it's time I shaped my own story.
Yeah, you deserve it, Orin. After everything you've been through.
I suppose I should thank you.
Not at all.
Fine.
I mean, sure, you could thank us a little.
You should say what you mean. I guess I could spare a few words. Thanks for meddling.
Hey, what's that mean?
I like the idea that this is actually canon to Final Fantasy X. After Auron moved on to the far plane, that this is what happened. He meets these Disney characters. Because apparently, though, Toy Story in Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually going to be a canon thing in the Toy Story universe. That's awesome. Alright. Has great strength, increases the amount of damage dealt by reaction fans by 50%. Dang, that's powerful. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thanks again, guys. You're the best.
Excuse us for meddling.
Oh, sounds like somebody's feathers are a little ruffled. I'm kidding. Thank you, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
So where are you guys headed next?
You know. You two lovebirds seem to be getting along just fine without us hanging around.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Uh-huh. Before we start meddling. Yep.
Right.
Are you turkeys trying to put me out of a job? If you keep acing every challenge, champ, who am I gonna train?
Aw, you can't abandon me now, Phil. I gotta be at the top of my game in case Hades shows up again.
Hey, are we true heroes yet?
Yeah. Come on, Phil. How about it?
Let me see now. Well, you're not wise enough. Not quite seasoned enough.
Okay, we get the hint.
Look, kid, it's not my call.
Ah, phooey.
'Cause if it was, you'd have no problem. I'd make you all heroes in a heartbeat.
Really?
Say it again.
On second thought, if those are your hero faces, you still got a lot of work to do.
Ah, what do you mean?
Go away.
Phil!
Leave me alone.
See that?
Well, what do you know?
Never thought constellations work, but hey, what are you gonna do? As for the Hades, the actual cups that we have to do, I may record them. I haven't decided yet. That'll probably be something I do at the end as part of wrapping up the game, where I do all the bonus fights like Sephiroth, the cups, I guess, the Hollowed Knight, or whatever it's called, stuff like that. I'll do off screen. But the absent silhouette fights, I'm not going to do because they take more bloody ever. And if I do that, I'll be, recording into next year. Ugh. But that's gonna be it for this set. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.